Hey you guys, Morten Ostad here with another video. This video, let's call it a single bonanza. I'll be just showing a few 7-inch singles that I've gotten over the past month or so. But before I do that, this is kind of a request or a wish that I have to you guys watching this video in the vinyl community. My best friend is called Annema, or Anne Magnhild, and she's gone and released her very first single on the old Spotify there, and I'm so proud of her, that the work she's put into this, and we've been friends for, it's got to be 19 years now. In March of 2007, I started working at a place here in Oslo, which is the Public Transport Information Center. It's called Trafikanten, or The Traffic, which is a very loose, direct translation, I suppose. And she became a colleague of mine. She'd been there for a little while already. And yeah, we've been really good friends ever since. And she is a musician. She's got a degree from what is it called again? She won't forgive me if I say this wrong. Is it Barat Due? Which is that what do you call a music conservatory here in Oslo? And yeah, she's released a single which is called The Usual, and I'll just try and leave some descriptions or how to get to it in what am I saying? I'll leave some directions to these things in the description. Yeah, I'm very happy for her, and I hope she gets lots of good responses. So if you do, she does have a bit of a couple of YouTube presence as well. I think she's updated her latest one. I have talked about her performing, and I always say it's for me. She did it for me. Wild Horses by Rolling Stones a couple of times, and sometimes when we had office parties and stuff, she would play piano for us. And yeah. So if you could please head on over to her Spotify, and also maybe follow her on YouTube. That would be a nice thing of you to do to me and to her. So I just want to thank you ahead of time if you would like to do that. And for me, if you would please click like on this video, I'd really appreciate it. And of course, click like on her YouTube videos, because then she'll see that I maybe had a tiny little effect on it, on those. So yeah, singles. Now I made some YouTube shorts about incorporating a couple of these singles, but I don't think I mentioned them in a video like this one. So just wanted to quickly show you guys. A couple of them I picked up at the second-hand record shop Rock og Rolls here in Oslo. A couple of them I've picked up at what is it? I picked them up at Big Dipper, which is, they do have second-hand records as well. And I think I've shown these two first ones anyway. So first of all, we got Angie by the Rolling Stones. Very happy to get that one. And always happy to get something by Travis. Well, I wait for that last record I'm missing in my vinyl. The Ode to J. Smith, or whatever it's called. I think it starts at over £100 on the old Discogs there. So there's Travis with Reoffender. This one is just very recent. I think I got it last week. U2, Pride in the Name of Love. And this is a German pressing of that one. And Lifetime favorites, level 42. We'll take a look. Take a look was from Staring at the Sun. Yes. And this one is as well. Got it the same day. Also at Big Dipper. This is Tracy. Tracy. Na, 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 na. And the other track is 3 Words. So at the start of this week, I had to go to a meeting at my employer, and I don't know if I'm going to talk too much about that coming up, but yeah, there's some changes coming up in my life as far as that goes. I haven't been working for a while, as many of you know, because of health issues, and to sort of, I don't know, comfort myself a little bit, I did go to Rock and Rolls looking for nothing really. Well, I did look for a couple of vinyl albums by a Teenage Fan Club, but the one I wanted was sold, had already been sold. So I got Rolling Stones, She Was Hot, inspired by me having just gotten undercover on my trip to Lillestrøm, to the record store there. A video a lot of you have commented on and seem to like. You do like it when I go on the road, but I will do that more, but I mean, going, how far away is Lillestrøm? About 50 kilometers, 40 kilometers, something like that. It's about over an hour by bus, 12 minutes by train in a tunnel. If I'm going to find any more record stores now, because we have like 3 in Oslo, a city of 700,000 people, I would have to go to Drammen next. And, I'm from Oslo. We don't go to Drammen. And I got Prefab Sprout, guys. I love them. And this is Cars and Girls. So I'm guessing this is this is like Bruce Springsteen in a match form, isn't it? I think so. And another Prefab Sprite. This is Appetite. And here's one of those invisible records. And then on Wednesday, I went to the doctor to update him about what had happened in my meeting at work and the road ahead. And then I went to a part of town called Grønland, or Greenland. So not the Danish island, but part of the city in Oslo. And I met up with a guy selling some singles from Finn.no. And I got 4 singles for 200 kroner, which is, I don't know, $22 right now. That's pretty good. I got Violet Hill by Coldplay. And I'm one of those VC members who have no problem revealing that I really like Coldplay. Sorry. I know that's apparently controversial. A lot of things are allegedly controversial, if you let people tell you they are. And this one I'm really happy about. This is Side Streets by Saint Etienne. And it's actually from a Saint Etienne record that I don't have yet, neither on vinyl or CD. So look at this pretty one. And Steve Carlson will make a note out of me saying that I really love this band, and I apparently love all the bands. Yeah, but that's who I am. And this is the single You Were Right. From Have You Fed the Fish by Badly Drawn Boy. And one of you guys who watched my hats on vinyl covers for Midge, Midge's Gems, noted that Badly Drawn Boy, he's not talked about often enough in the vinyl community. Yeah, poor Damon. And finally, the piece de résistance for me. And again, I love this band, and you know I do. And it's a Welsh band, so you know I love that and all that stuff and all that hoopla. And I recently got the reissue. Was that about 4 months ago now? Back in November, I think. Of this Super Furry Animals record. And this was the only single from that album. And this is Laser Beam. Even take it out. There we go, guys. And I was so happy to get this. I actually bought a brand new, nice looking 7-inch plastic sleeve for it. Because usually when I buy singles, they come in these other ones, you know, these slightly more milky ones. Yeah, and Sunnyville was only available on this single until they until they released in last year's the CD that was released alongside the album. Yeah, so guys, that's all she wrote. If you want to, please head on over to Annema Spotify, if you have Spotify, of course. And I don't know what you can do there. Follow her, that would be great. Listen to a song, unless it doesn't really work for you. Maybe add it to some playlist you have. If you have a playlist, my playlist on Spotify is called All Kinds of Stuff I Like. And I think it's about 3,400 songs by now. My Spotify relationship is mostly when I've been in Denmark, because my record collection is basically here. When I'm out walking or riding in trams, which I do a lot, and which I might have to curtail soon because of the work situation, and when I sleep. Yeah, I found out that when because I have sleep apnea, and when I found out that I had sleep apnea, I was given this machine that a lot of people our age will probably, or my age, will have heard of. And in the beginning, it made me claustrophobic. And I was lying there listening to the sounds it makes. It doesn't make a lot of sounds, but there's a little bit of whoosh in the air and a little bit of a squeaky noise coming from the tube and stuff. And I'm one who very easily picks up on things like that. And which is often why I also often have a television on in my bedroom. I got rid of doing that, and it worked for a while. But what I found out is that if I put my headphones on and put on, let's say, Mark Evans or some very smooth jazz that I can have at a very low level, I fall asleep right away with that bloody thing on my face. And my sleep has been, revolutionary after I started using that, to be honest. It's really been a life changer for me, because I spent 5 hours watching a 2-hour movie because I kept falling asleep all the time and had to, rewind. So yeah, that's kind of how that worked. But it also worked out in the way that my listening hours on Spotify made me among the 4% of the world population. You listen to Spotify, more than 96% of Spotify listeners around the world, and your medium age is 85 years old, and your favorite music is jazz. So yeah, that I guess I have to start listening to K-pop or female Japanese heavy metal or something in order to sort of drive the age down on next year's list, because that was I was a little bit. I felt almost a little insulted. Not that listening to jazz is insulting, but thinking that anyone who listens to jazz was at least born at the start of World War II. Yeah, my father listened to jazz. He was born in 1924. So why wasn't well, I guess Spotify assumes 101-year-old people can't listen to Spotify. Anyway, guys, please head on over to Annema. Please click like and all that jazz. And I hope to see you guys soon in another video. Bye-bye.